Hey, what's up guys? My name is AZODi and I've been a K-pop producer and songwriter for quite a few years. I wanted to make a musical analysis of Popstars by I-DLE from League of Legends. Let's go! Popstars is a very well written and produced song. The innovation and attention to detail in the music production is incredible. They've definitely come a long way since their earlier videos like Get Jinxed, which was one of the first MVs I ever saw back when I was playing League years ago. Thresh main, FYI. If you are new to K-pop, let's get you up to speed with some of the fundamentals so you can appreciate this song in a new and different way. K-pop isn't a genre, it's an idea. It's a multitude of different genres under one umbrella, which is called K-pop. K-pop stems from classic R&B and hip-hop from the 90s, and one of the lead groups to push this forward was Soyeon and Boys. It's very important in K-pop to have modern sounding and relevant samples, instruments and presets, loud vocals and vocal harmonies in the mix. Generally, you will have several members in a group that consist of singers, rappers and dancers. When you're writing K-pop, you generally want to consider different vocal parts for each of these members and dance routines. Most of the time, the verse 2 will be a rap section, and one of the most important points is when you write a K-pop song, you have to have the performance in mind. This means writing a song that members can dance to, and ideally you want the BPM or beats per minute to sit between 85 all the way up to 130. Since League of Legends has the opening ceremonies every year, this worked out perfectly for Popstars. What sort of mood do you feel when you listen to this song? To me, it feels very cool, it feels edgy, it feels badass, trap, hip-hop vibe to it. And generally throughout the years with League of Legends songs, I found that they want to get you pumped, they want to get you excited or inspired. Unless, of course, it's the curse of the sad mummy, because yeah, that definitely doesn't do that. All the visuals from the music videos that they put together support that underlying emotion and feeling that they're trying to convey in the music, which is badass, excitement, inspiring. So you have the pre-chorus that builds you up and creates tension, and then you get, as the listener, the payoff of the chorus where these big, lush opening chords coming. There's very heavy sidechain compression applied to the chords. If you don't know what sidechain compression is, it is the act of reducing one musical element down to make space for another one. Primarily it's done with the kick drum. Here are some chords that I threw together with the preset sounding roughly like the one in Popstars. And then exactly the same chords, but with sidechain compression applied fairly heavily, so it was really obvious for you. Listen out for the pumping feeling in the chord just after the kick hits. So the chorus chords repeat themselves, but they actually switch up the melody. Personally, I would have added a B chorus to the already existing A chorus in the song. The A chorus is there to give you, the listener, the payoff, but the B chorus is, let's say, extra bang for your buck. Instead of repeating the A chorus, you introduce a brand new chorus or a B chorus, often with a melodical or vocal hook or a brand new vocal melody. Obviously, it works tremendously well for this song, and there is no right or wrong way, really. This is one of the most important things for me as a producer and songwriter, is to keep you, the listener, interested and engaged for as long as possible and get you to the end of the song. Here we go, verse 2.
You ready for this?
This is probably my favourite bit. I know verse 2 isn't that important, especially compared to a chorus, but I just geeked out so hard over the production, and I think it's absolutely genius what Riot have done with this. So, off the bat, verse 2 rap section is a solid go-to and win. Certain members in each K-pop group will be a rapper, so you need to compensate for that and write sections specifically for those members. First half of verse 2, they introduce a new snare. Then on the final hit of that snare, they change it. Then halfway through verse 2, they bring in a brand new snare. And what's really cool is they use the older snare and layered it behind the new snare. This works on so many reasons. 1, it's interesting. 2, it creates a unique sound because they're blending different snares together. 3, it also creates a sense of depth in the snare sound. You've got a snare up the front here, and you've got one sitting in the background, and it creates a 3D perception of sound. It's super easy to burn out, cut corners and rush production, so kudos to the Riot team for keeping and maintaining that high quality throughout, even in sections that aren't as favoured as more popular sections. They crammed so many ideas into the song, yet leave enough space for the vocal to shine and breathe. Popstars is a very well written and produced song, and the innovation, the attention to detail from Riot and their producers is just absolutely incredible. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe button, as it really helps this channel out. Thank you so much to my Patreons for supporting this channel. Every month I take one of your requests and turn it into a react or analysis video on this channel. If you want to make your own gaming or K-pop requests, support this channel on Patreon.